What's up, everybody? This is Dunk coming at you from the bigger balk. I'm sitting here with the Luna, aka the Moon. What's up, man?
What's up? I'm doing pretty good.
All right, first we're gonna have to ask the super general questions, like where are you from, what's your rank, and yeah, just where are you from, what's your rank, and like a little bit.
I'm born and raised in New York City, or Spanish Harlem. Ranked number 19 so far on 2017 Mail It On Me ranking, and I play Marth.
I always wanted to know, like, are you what's your nationality? You Spanish? You what?
Puerto Rican, Guyanese, Irish, and black.
That's a little too much. You could have just said a mutt. I'm just a mutt. I'm in that mutt camp too. I'm like a little bit Mongolian and like Chinese and like all sorts of different kind of white, just pepper white and everything. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna start with like the rapid fire questions, all right? Usually whatever the first comes to your mind, just answer it, all right? So favorite movie?
One of my favorite movies. Jeez. Oh, You Got Served.
You Got Served? Really? Are you a dancer?
Yeah, I like to break dance. Like
You trying to
break dance, but now I just have fun in dancing parties like this pop lock and stuff.
You trying to battle?
Huh? No battles.
That's all right. I understand. I would win. Well, what food would you eat if you had to eat one food for a whole month?
If I had to eat food for a whole month, I would say curry chicken.
Curry chicken?
Yeah, curry chicken.
I like it. I'm a fan of that. What song are you into right now?
Song? Oh, there's a few songs, but
You can give me them all if you want.
all right. So one of the songs is by Drake. Is that new Kiki song? 'Cause there's like a dance to it, so everybody's been listening.
You're a sucker for a dance?
Yeah. Or I don't remember her name right now, but it's a song called "Boot Up." So it's like when I hear that melody, I like it. And then, yeah, those are the only two right now that I really like listening to. And I just like listening to like
They're on repeat.
freestyles. Yeah.
Oh, is you hella into just like freestyle, rap battle, that kind of stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. All right. What's last year's song?
Last year's song, it was a bunch of them.
Give me them. Let me know one or two.
Let me see. It was Drake's song. I forgot the name.
Ah.
The one that says "Free Smoke, Free Smoke."
I don't even know. I don't listen to Drake. I'm not a fan.
It was that song. There's so many songs. One of my friend's songs. He actually lives in my building. Is called "Mad Over You." By like Cameron and a bunch of his friends.
Do you know the tag? Like if you're trying to look it up.
Yeah, you just put "Mad Over You" and then Cam CAM, and then it will pop up. It's like one of the very first songs. So I like that song, and I like R&B old classic songs like Ashanti's or Beyonce's, or Kanye West songs.
Yeah. That's just your in general. Like, that's your everyday. Those kind of stuff.
I'll just randomly turn them on and then I'll listen to them.
You know what I actually been into? I put it on the my like a YouTube playlist, and then it like always plays the first song is Waterfalls by TLC.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
I've been listening to it because every time I turn on the I put it on the first song and then random, so it's like burnt into my head, and I'm like there's a person here named Jason Waterfalls.
Oh boy.
That actually killed me. That tickled me somewhere.
Jason Waterfalls.
All right, favorite candy?
I like Twix and Reese's peanut butter cup.
What's a Twix? Twix. Oh, dude, I thought you were talking about licorice for some reason. I was like, really?
Licorice is nasty.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think anybody likes it. I don't think there's anyone in the world, honestly, that likes it.
It's one of those candies like people just have it. Kind of like when you go to your grandma's house and she has that strawberry candy that's wrapped up in a strawberry aluminum.
I know the candy.
It's like those taste better than licorice.
By like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. If you could be any Smasher, I'm talking be. Like you'd have to take on their personality, their life, the whole thing. Who would you switch places with? You had to. You have no choice.
If I had to, I had no choice. I'm trying to see who would I be. I say Dewan.
One and why?
Oh, cause he works in the IT field, and I like IT stuff or computer stuff. So, yeah, it would be Dewan.
So you would take all the other things about being Dewan, just whatever that means to you, just to be in the IT with him, or take it? So you want his job? You want to take his job?
No, I don't want to take his job, but his job is cool. So.
All right, cool. That's a good answer. I'm with it. And he's a sick chic. All right, a favorite athlete.
I don't really have one because I don't watch sports like that.
No, nobody even really.
If I had to like pick,
What about that chick at the Olympics that was like, doing the sprinting that has that like little bounce?
nah, not her, not her. Nah, I would say, I'll just say LeBron.
LeBron, I'm with it.
LeBron.
He's come to LA. How you feel about that?
We're pretty good. Like, yeah, actually, yeah, LeBron, because he definitely turned down deals, like contracts, until he got like his right number, which is pretty smart because he knew how to play the system. So yeah.
He's such a good dude too. I kind of like that about him, even though I hate everything about him on the court. All right, favorite player in Smash.
Mewtwo King.
Mewtwo King straight up. All right, least favorite player.
I don't really have a least favorite player, to be honest.
Like play wise, if you see if your homie, or let's say if Mewtwo King gets beat by X, you're like,
But no, because he always losing to people that are already of his caliber. So it's like I don't really have a dislike to a player. Okay, I don't have problems with players.
no play style that you're just like, I don't like that.
Oh, I don't like. All right, so now if it's play styles, yeah, then I have problems. I don't like lame Sheiks. I don't like runaway Falcons.
Don't we all?
Super dash dance campy Falcons that just wait for you. And
I'm about to dash dance the shit out of you the next time we play.
And then I don't like players that don't play the game. Like they don't want to fight, they don't want to interact, they just want to wait for mistakes. I don't like players like that at all.
No, I 100% know what you mean. It's all about the interactions, not the not interactions. Yeah. All right, so favorite alcoholic beverage.
Tequila, Don Julio, Jose Cuervo, El Jimador, 1800 Silver.
Dude, you are so Spanish, dude. I didn't know this until you changed your name. You know that?
I'm still learning, so it's kind of hard. Like,
You're getting in there, you're learning the language?
yeah, like I go to Mexico a lot to like try to learn. Which I'm actually going back for Smash Factor.
Let's go to Tijuana like this weekend.
I can't. I gotta go to Puebla.
Damn it. All right, well, you got me. On a scale from 1 to 10, how cool are you?
I don't know. It depends on people.
You gotta give it 1 to 10.
For me, I don't.
He wants to say 10.
I say no. You can't be 10 because then you gotta be perfect. I say like 8.
Solid 8. That's the highest the highest we got today. Any irrational phobias?
Oh, like before, I used to like. I didn't want to learn how to drive. 'Cause I thought I was just gonna like crash or something. Even though that's not irrational, but I used to think like that. So I still don't want to drive. But that's the only irrational one.
That's pretty good. That's a damn good one. Yeah. Favorite superhero?
Spider-Man.
Why?
Because he's over the time, Spider-Man becomes stronger as he ages, and he gets faster. And his spider sense is crazy, and he's funny. He's kind of like Dante in Devil May Cry series, but in the Marvel universe, he's always witty, smart. He's always like slick talking people. He get his girls, whatever borough he wants to get his girls, wherever he gets them.
He actually always lands his girls too.
Yeah. And it's like he just keep getting stronger. And he was one of the few characters to use the gauntlet, the Infinity Gauntlet.
Him, Deadpool, Thanos. That's about it.
No. Doctor Doom.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and then like some of them got to use the gems. They got like separated by, I believe his name is Adam.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, I believe so. Like Adam like gave gems to certain people so that they wouldn't come together.
No, I need to read this comic book art. You ever heard of Comic Books Explained?
No.
I'm about to put you onto something that's amazing. Comic Books Explained is just some dude that just explains comic books, but he's like the super nerd. So he like, as he's like explaining the comic book story arc, he's like, oh yeah, but like this is a sick callback to like 1996. So, like, this is a sick callback to like the 70s, and like he like gives all his nerd knowledge as he's doing it. So it's like, it's way better than just reading it yourself. It's like you've read all the comics and like noticed the things. It's sick.
He's like a guru. Like,
Guru barely explains it. But all right, so last thing you purchased on Amazon.
so a while back, I think in 2015, I purchased my Logitech camera and joggers or like sweatpants.
Damn, you haven't bought anything off Amazon since 2015?
Yeah, that's the last thing I bought.
How-
And Rice Krispie Treat cereal, because they don't sell them no more in the store. So I bought Rice Krispie Treat cereal, and I just ate it all. But that was in 2015. Any other time is my team would ship something for me from FedEx, or like I'll have to go to the store myself to go get it.
Why are you anti-Amazon?
No, I'm not anti-Amazon.
You're just taken care of.
Yeah, I was like, all right, my team is gonna help me get this. Okay, so technically they're the ones that did the Amazon.
Yeah.
So if anything, it would be like my Misfits hoodie or my shirt and stuff.
All right, so there's just some swag from the team. All right, any hidden skills or talents? We know you're a dancer.
Yeah, besides that, yeah, I just like to dance. So no,
Any
no like super hidden talent. No.
nothing weird like I can't like like really good at spitting spitballs or anything like that.
No, I could just like fart with my hand.
Can you do it?
Yeah, like I could do it like
That's a queef. That is not a fart. Go to karaoke song.
Go-to karaoke song. There's a bunch of them. There's a couple of Michael Jackson ones. Obviously, like Billie Jean or Thriller or Do You Remember? Yeah. I also like the Ratchet songs that people know, like all together.
Yeah.
Like.
No, those are actually amazing. The whole room gets into it together.
Yeah, everybody get crazy. Like a couple of random like Drake songs or what's his name? I just had it in my head. Oh.
It's all good. You gave us a whole good. That was amazing. I'm gonna put you in the tier list of the top tier list of the answers of the questions. Those are actually sick. Dude, there's this weird like balance, right, between like having the confidence and having the fear. And like the fear makes you play like a certain way, and sometimes it's really good, Like some of my best tournaments, I wasn't playing well in the beginning of the day. Like me and Ty were talking about this. We weren't playing well, and then like as it went on, like you kind of just adapted your game to like play safer and everything like that, and you just make a good run. It's like, oh, well, that worked,
Yeah, that's how it normally comes. Like if you tend to win a lot, you're more calm. But when you start losing, or there's people you can lose to, then it's like a psychological warfare. You start messing with yourself. Like, I could lose to this person now. Now, instead of you thinking you're gonna make it to winter semis and then fight a hard player, you're in round 2 already fighting a hard player. Like top 48s are becoming dangerous. Top 64s, top 128s are becoming scary now. It's kind of like Evo moments, but you're not at Evo, and you're already playing round 1. You're already playing a top 50 player or top 70, which top 70 players can beat top 50, top 100. Even Toussaint is number 100, and he could beat pretty much anybody on the top 100 cast as long as he plays his game right.
Yeah. Like if you play the bottom 100 like 10 times, they're gonna win once or twice.
Yeah, they can win. So it's like now that everybody's getting better, is the only thing you could do is take every match serious. You can't even slack. You don't know who's who now. I think that's what happened when I was on the rise. I knew who everybody was, and nobody knew me. So I was like taking wins, or like people thought it was fluke wins, and then I'll beat them again and again. And it's like now it's getting in their head. So now I'm on the opposite end. It's like I have a name, and I'm like, I don't know who these people are, but I don't care because I need to play. Like I need to play correctly. I can't just like slouch and like.
How is it on the other end? Like being on this side, is it like I think being the underdog is always better. It's like, I'm gonna mess these people up. They don't even know what's coming. Losses don't matter. Wins matter like insanely. It's just like a great time. And then when you're up at the top of the mountain, it's got to be like, God damn it! Like I gotta win again. I gotta do all this stuff.
Yeah, it gets to your head. Is like you gotta win. And at first, like there was never a time I felt sad when I lost, or like super disappointed, because I play Marth, so I know certain moves are just gonna be laggy. But now it's like if I lose, I'm like, now I gotta play in losers. I never used to think of losers as a long bracket. I just say, all right, I get another chance. Now in my head, I'm like, I gotta play losers round 3 all the way into top 8. I want to make it to top 8 because nothing matters anymore. If you're not in top 8, the results don't matter. in my mind. Like, if you mean like an honorable ninth place, that sucks because you're like one step away into the next day or into top 8. That's annoying.
Place, I like that.
Yeah, it's like this. That sucks. But it's like those are the only results that are gonna matter now, because everybody's so good. So to make it in the last 8, the finals, that shows like, okay, who did he play and how did he get there? Especially if you made it from losers, nobody could take anything away from you. Nobody could say that was a free bypass into top 8. Even if you're in winners, you can't get a free bypass in top 8. Once it gets to like top 8 qualifier, you're already fighting top 10s, top 12 players.
Yeah, that's just real. That's actually a really good segue into the last part. Like, what do you think? Okay, like, well, 2 questions, right? One's like, do you think we're hitting the ceiling? Like, think we're getting there to where it's like, all right, you can't push much past that. Now it's just all mentality and like, you know, more just like how you're playing on the day, opposed to just like, oh, this guy's just gonna be all infinite. This guy's gonna be that guy, you know? Like, are we reaching the ceiling? I think at the most we're not reaching the ceiling with Puff, because like Puff's like no one really knows. But do you think we'll get there?
To beat Puff, yeah, I think we'll break it. But the game overall, no, we haven't reached the ceiling yet. Because like some people are still stuck in their past of they want to do certain things. Like, for instance, there's certain things I don't want to do. But then as I'm playing or watching other Marth players, I'll say, okay, I have to do this now. I have to zero to death them, or I have to like just cover every option. Just play like a robot at times. Not just I know this is gonna hit you because I like playing with precise like movement or precise read. I have to just go for 2 reads at once. It's like down tilt fair instead of just I want to just fair or I just want to down tilt. So not every player is like that yet, or some players are antsy. I don't think we're ever gonna reach the peak because this game is so hard to play, and you always have to like be on your toes. That we're always gonna mess up, and I don't mean like small mess ups. I mean like big mess ups, like big zero to deaths, and it's like how do I do that? Or certain people DI differently or smash DI. So you might be playing a player that's great at smash DI and a player that isn't. So then you're winning like situations that you probably shouldn't, or you're beating those situations that you know that's gonna happen. So until everybody gets to that level, then that's when a bigger ceiling is gonna rise.
We're just gonna get hit a news. We're gonna break that. Everybody's gonna get there. We're gonna sit there for a minute, and then like everything's gonna be crazy.
Kind of like what 07 to 2012, 2013 to 2017.
You think 2018 to like 2020 is gonna be like? It's going to be big. Yeah. You think it's going to be big for the top, or you think it's just going to be big for like the mid?
The mid and top players. Because you already have Absent Page coming in. You already have Zane. Ginger's like, doing his thing, sparking. Who else? Amsa's on the rise with Yoshi, so now we need to figure out that character. Hungry Box has been standing on top of the mountain for quite some time.
So what advice do you give to the peoples, about getting over the plateau? Like, just in general.
Well, only thing I can say is, this is the first time it actually happened to me. I used to get, like, nervous or think, damn, I probably won't do well this event. But I'll say, like, take each tournament and just evaluate your skills separately. Don't try to, like, fuse, like, I did well at this. But I only say that when you do bad. Because it's like, if you know your peak, then you could pretty much be like, say in your mind, like, I know this is not me. But if you're always doing bad, just take each tournament separately and be like, why did I do bad at this? And let's see how can I work on the next event. Because if you bring that energy with you, you might actually lose more. You start thinking about it, and that's how it snowballs until I don't want to play this game anymore. I suck. I just want to give up. For some people, I just want to be a coach. Like, not all people want to be a coach because they're losing, but some people are like that. They say, you know what? I can't physically do it anymore, so let me go teach somebody. Yeah. And it's like, you don't want to go in that path just because you lost like 5 events in a row. Oh. The one thing I also keep in my mind, if you don't make top 8 or you didn't get first or like at least a close second, like last game, last stock, then it's like you also lost at the event too. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you're going to bash somebody getting 49th and you got 7th, sure you got 7th, but you didn't win the event as well. If you got 13th, you didn't win the event as well. So it's like, that's what a lot of people should aim for. That's why people don't understand when top players cry or get sad or get angry when they get third and second. They say, yeah, but you did well. It's because to a spectator, it looks well. But to them, they know they could do better. So they take it with a grain of salt, and then they work on their next progress.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of the stuff you're saying is like, all right, like you got to know where you're at, one, and then don't beat yourself up too bad if you did worse. Just like, no, that's not me. Like I'm still good. But you really have to know yourself. So apparently, breaking through the plateaus, you got to know yourself well and like really be objective and know what's going on and not like lie to yourself in any way. And that's how you break through the plateaus. Yeah, and add some skills, work on what you've already know at the same time, and just break through that plateau. All right, awesome, dude. Well, thanks for doing these interviews with us. I know this is like draining, so thanks, man. All right, look out for more from Top Shelf coming up later.